There's this fallacy out there that creativity is some form of gift of God. You've got it, I don't, somebody else has it. Creativity is not a gift. It is actually a skill. It's a skill you can learn, it's a skill you can practice, it's a skill that you can become proficient at. And to prove that point, we all are creative creatures. We all were creative creatures. Now, for those of us who were parents, we saw it when our kids were young. How many different ways can you see a kid pick up an empty toilet paper roll or a paper towel roll and turn it into some form of creative thing, whether it be a baseball bat, a periscope, a microscope, a sword, whatever it is. Now, the key there is that the young kids don't understand conformity. They don't understand, that people are looking at them and snickering and, oh, isn't that cute? They just are using their natural curiosity and their natural creativity to turn whatever they have in their hands into some vision of the future, some vision of what they want to have from a standpoint of fun. So from that perspective, they haven't learned conformity. Now, one way to prove this out is go into a kindergarten class and ask how many kids in kindergarten want to be artists, want to be engineers, want to be creators and inventors. Man, you'll get every kid in the class raising their hands. Now, ask that same question every grade up through a senior in high school. Go into a senior high school class, ask the same question. You're lucky if you get one or two. It's all about conformity. It's not about standing out. It's not about being different. It's not about doing the new thing. It's about conforming what the expectations are given our society. The other challenge is let's face it, in the educational system today, we teach kids to be test takers. They look for the answer that gives them the best score on a test. Well, when we bring in new engineers out of college and we bring them in to come to work for us, one of the challenges we have is that when we give an engineer a problem, they're looking for the one answer. Well, in the real world, there never is only one answer to the problem. There are multiple answers. And part of our human ability is to look at all those possible answers and come up with the best answer that ultimately will lead to the best results. And so part of what we need to do is change the way we prepare our kids. We are going through a fundamental change from an industrial economy to an information knowledge economy to a creative economy. And we need to prepare our kids to be prepared to win in the creative economy. And this transition is going to be just as significant when we went from an industrial economy to a knowledge economy. In my case, both my father and my father-in-law were involved in the steel mills in the 70s. I saw the transition they went through, changing jobs and trying to learn new things late in life, coming from something that was heavily focused on creation and manufacturing to try to fit into the information and knowledge economy. We're going to see just as big an impact on people's lives. And we need to start preparing our kids now such that they can win as this creative economy emerges.